hanging out, and we were just talking about kids.
Yes.
So you got daughters and stuff like that. So you know what it's like now to probably not be able to use the restroom with the door closed for a while.
Well, yeah, Stella, my 19-month-old, she's walking pretty well now, and so she'll come in and I'm like, no. I'm like, honey. She's like, it's your daughter. I'm like, yeah, but the whole thing, I'm out. You know, it's like, I don't, you know.
Well, then if you're on your own, you're home alone, and now you got to police.
I just don't pee. I just hold it until my wife gets home.
It's NASCAR. Just put on the fire.
Put a diaper on and just pee in it. That's all. You know, it's like, that's
it works for them. It'll work for you.
They make them with 40-pound diapers. You know, and that's
not how much they hold.
Yeah,
how do we know this?
Yeah, right. No, I just make the kids feel good and walk around in Depends and no shirt.
Daddy just like that.
That's it.
All right, man, baby. Okay,
got my
I don't know
country
how
on.
this got so weird.
Yeah, right.
I know.
Yeah, got my country on, man.
Yeah.
It's, dude, I'm so excited. I don't want to jinx it. It's weird. I know we're here to talk about music, but it's like I feel so lucky right now. You know, in my career, you can probably count on one hand how many times I was the top 10 most added or whatever during the week. We've had this song out 11 weeks, and I think we've been top 10 most added 9 of 11 weeks in a row.
Nice.
And, you know, the song's already at 35 on the charts, and it is so not much as much humbling as it turns you into living a life of gratitude, I guess, when you have a group of people, bigger picture, who's out there with this giant drum and this bat, and they're just banging it on your behalf, you know?
Yeah.
It's a great feeling.
Somebody has your back.
Yeah, man. And
Yeah.
you know, and I haven't felt that in a long time.
Well, you took a little hiatus.
Yeah, but
the
hiatus, that whole thing was, you know, I signed with Virgin, and we had On and On out, and I felt what it felt like to have that. And then I was moved to Capitol, and Mike Dungan made it clear that I was not ever or going to be a priority. Which is fine, but, you know, I thought, I'm going to work hard and change his mind. And it never happened. So all of a sudden you start getting pissed.
Yeah.
You know, just
then
in
you become
life.
angry.
Yeah, exactly. And I became somebody that I used to love this business. And I became somebody that when I looked in the mirror, I'd be like, dude, really? You know? And so finally I said, you know, the only power you have is no thank you. And so I just said, no thank you. I'm going home. I'm done. And if that meant that I was done, then I'd start our bar band and hit the road again and go have fun. Nobody was going to stop me from singing. You know what I mean?
Right.
So I took a couple of years, and I was off and met Kay. We had kids, and Bigger Picture called, and they said, we want to do it your way. We want to make you a partner in the record. We want to do this whole thing in a different business model. And, man, thank God for them, because it is such a different feeling and such a different thing. And I'm so happy. And you know, and being a father, my God, it changed me so much, because now I actually think about what I'm saying and what I'm doing.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
It's like, you know, it's like,
amazing.
I don't have kids, so I just say whatever I want.
When my kids grow up and can read Google from 2008 back, they're going to be like, Dad, what the hell? You know, it's a bad month. I don't, you know, it's like, what do you say?
That's rich.
You know, but it's one of those things where, I mean,
well, it happened, but it also builds on your character of who you are now today.
Absolutely.
You can't know good if you don't know bad. That's how
that's
I feel.
the thing. When I speak to high school to kids, I tell them, embrace your failures.
Yeah.
Because you only succeed once. And remember that it's like I had a very, very like super pivotal moment deep sea fishing. This is crazy. I'm watching the depth finder thingy, or whatever you call it, the computer on the ship or boat or whatever. And
gotcha.
Yeah, you can tell I'm an avid fisherman. But no, there's this dot, and I'm like, so what's that? And he's like, well, that's where we're going. And then I'm watching the boat on the deal, and the boat does this, and then it does this, and then it does this.
Yeah.
And I'm like, well, why is the boat doing this? He goes, well, this is our destination, but you got to stop doing that, okay? This is our destination, but 90% of the time we're off course, but we'll eventually get there. And when I heard that, I was like,
yep,
life lesson.
Yeah.
I'm 90% in my life. I think I'm going somewhere, but I'm off. I got to get back on course. I got to continuously bend myself back to being on course, and it's bending my will to where my destination is. And the most important thing of that destination is don't forget about where you're going. Enjoy the journey and the ride.
I agree.
That's the thing.
I
know
agree.
it sounds cliche, but when it hits you and when you discover it for yourself,
right,
it's like unbelievable. It is unbelievable.
Well, you can tell completely it is a different conversation than the last time we had, and I'm telling you, man, it's all in the good.
I appreciate it, and I appreciate you guys supporting us and playing the record, man. I'm so thankful. It's awesome, and I can't wait to. We're going to get this balloon big and then pop it. It's going to be great. It's gonna be awesome.
Chris Cagle on with
You
the
can
K102
always be a
Wakeup
motivational
Crew.
speaker now.
Maybe.
You
Yeah,
never,
maybe.
no, think
yeah.
about that. You never know.
I was Tony Robbins in my last life.
Were you really? You might have been.
Thanks, buddy.